Hi everyone, so I'm back to share a craft with me video with you, and I'm going to make a little tag pocket. So it's going to be a tag shape and it's going to have a pocket in it as well. So I printed this off and I got that from Creative Fabrica, which will be linked in the description box below if you want to go over and check it out. It is a yearly subscription where you can access lots of different files, not just like scrapbooking stuff or journaling stuff. There's loads of patterns and stuff like that, so go check that out. Yeah, so I printed that off. Lighting's not brilliant, putting the lights up in here. I've actually got spotlights and it's a really hard room to get good lighting in. I might switch rooms because I've got a room over there and I could switch rooms. I don't know if it'll be any better, but hey ho. Right, so I've got that. Got little scraps left over from previous projects. There's something there as well. The only thing that I did just cut out, and it was from scraps anyway, so I had some scrap card stock and I had some scrap pieces of music paper and some of this paper, which I'm going to build that up into a little star. Got some bling, got some thing here, right. This I got from ARTYmaze. She doesn't have them in stock at the moment and I don't know if she will, but right, it's hard to see because my camera's here and I need to put my head over. Actually, I'll do it down this way, it might be a little bit better. I will do it like that. I don't know if I've cut that straight or not, but something's not right. Anyway, I'm just going to draw around. I will be backing this onto some other paper. So I'm going to try and get a few Christmas craft with me videos done because I'm kind of pretty much finished making journals. Although I just found a journal that's a Christmas journal that I've kind of half started, and I'm like, oh, do I do it? Do I finish it or do I leave it and get back to it like next year? I'll probably end up doing it because it'll annoy me just sat there. Right, I'll need that anyway, but I'll only need a little bit of it. In fact, we'll do that piece now. So I just need a little bit to do a pocket down the bottom, so I'm just going to use just that, and like so. And what I might do is cut it there so that I've got a gusset all the way around, but obviously that is the size that I need to top onto there. Just like so. Excuse me. And then that can go back in the scrap box. Scrap box is never ending. Never ending. You think, oh, I'll use some scraps up, and then you only use a little bit of it, and then you've still got scrap. Alright, so where I've just drawn on there, I'm just going to fold that. Excuse, I've lost one of my nails. I only put them on because I went away last week and just thought I'd have my nails done. But these will be coming off soon. Probably do them tonight, take the rest off. Right, where's my boning folder? Perfect. I'm just going to use this to put a little notch in there. This is my whale tab from Stampin' Up, which they don't do no more. And all my circle punches are rubbish. They don't cut the whole circle, so that works perfectly. So I'm just going to go and back this. I'm not going to do that on camera. I'm just going to find some cardstock or a thick paper and put that on there. Okay, I've just backed that onto some coffee dyed, so 120 GSM, so it's still a paper, but with the paper that I printed on was 120 GSM as well, so it's kind of double the thickness. So I'm just going to ink up around the edges, and in the moment I'm using this to do my inking with because the oxide, the Ranger distress inks are so expensive, and I can't get a re-inker for like quickly, so I'm just using this. The re-inkers are actually not bad, they last ages. Excuse me. But they're not available for delivery to me here in the UK from Amazon until like the end of December. So I was like, okay, I'll have to wait then, won't I? Right. Now, if you were sticking this straight into a journal page, you obviously you can do, but if you wanted it to be like a floating pocket, you could put like lined paper on the back, or it's like gridded paper, or another patterned paper, so that, you know, if you're going to be looking at it. And I'll just ink up around here. So this is just a quick and easy project. It's not, you know, it's not going to take you hours to do, because Yvonne doesn't do like one project, it takes an hour. I like to get like at least 3 different things done in that amount of time. Right, so I prefer to put my sides in first and then that, because if you do it that way, things are likely to catch maybe on the corners there. So that's just my preference. So I'm just gonna, hopefully this glue's not blocked up. No, just a little bit there and there, just to put that down, like so. Get all the glue off your fingers, baby wipe. Here we go. And then I'm just going to put some here. I don't put it too close to there in case it oozes out and it kind of, you lose space in your pocket. So I think that's it. And then we just put that there. Now obviously you can use anything, you don't have to use digital paper, just use what you have. You can use just plain coffee papers or plain papers, scrapbooking papers. You can make it with packaging, like envelopes, whatever. Right, that's still a bit wet, because I'm going to punch a hole in there and put a little thing there. Right, and basically now I've just got to do this. I thought, oh, that's cute. I'll do a little star. Need to put that down. Oh, a little bit there. We don't want the edges coming up. Go, just press that down, and then I just want to ink around this. This is like original music paper. There we go, and we'll put that on there. Oh, actually, saying that, what side do I prefer? Oh, I do prefer that side. I'll have this on a playlist as well, so you can check out my playlists below, well, on my channel. I've got some freebies over in my coffee shop as well. I've got some Christmas digitals too. I'm going to try and put up a few more Christmas freebie digitals as well. Right, we're just... Okay, right. Since this is very much like Tickets, Let It Snow, I was thinking I'll use this. This is from Tsunami Rose. Now I am thinking, I've got music paper. Like, have I got a little bit? Have I got enough there to put right across? I just want something to break that up. So So is everyone prepared for Christmas? I'm not. I've done absolutely nothing. Haven't got my tree up. Haven't been out to buy any Christmas presents. Absolutely nothing. I'm like, I'm gonna do it all next week. There we go. That's just broke that up. Yeah. Oh, it's getting stressful. I used to be so organised at Christmas, and now I am lastminute.com. Whoa, don't know what happened there. Right, so we put that on there. Might put some bling on. My glossy accents is all blocked up. And I tried putting a needle in and just like to break it up, but it it split the actual nozzle. Let me see if I can do this without. Oh, I've done it. There we go. Because glossy accents dries really quickly. Should I put? Just want a little bit of bling on there, and we'll just put that along here. There we go. That shouldn't take too long to dry. This is where things like the Fabri-Tac comes in really well, but that goes in there. And the lid for that, there we go. I may use that again, but at least it's unblocked now. So we've got this. This is from the old design shop. I will link it below. Let's ink this up. This is from my Christmas bumper kit. It's just loads of random little Christmassy bits. This is again from the old design shop. Oops. But I think I'm going to make a tag to go, like a bigger tag to sit in there as well, because we've got lots of these little pieces, little tickets. I think that is from my Christmas bumper kit. So is that might be a freebie on my coffee shop. That's from the Christmas bumper kit. These are little bits that you can put that in your journal, and you can use it throughout your journal when you're filling it up with all your Christmas memories. And I think that is from my Christmas bumper kit as well. And we got Father Christmas, which I'm going to stick in there. You can only see all that now. I should have done a double layered pocket, to be honest. Right, let's make a tag. There we go. So is that going to sit in there? Yep, that's the next size down from the ARTYmaze thingy bobbers. Right. And again, I will back this as well. I did actually intend to make this a lot smaller than what it's turned out. Oh, and I did mean to say as well, it was inspired, Pinterest inspired as well. So I will link that below as well. Mine is nothing like the one that I've seen, but it still inspired me to make something similar. That's why I think, like, other people's work, you don't have to copy it. But, you know, you can do your own thing by being inspired by it. Right. We shall pop that on there. This is the worst glue ever. I haven't been able to get to where I buy my glues at Asda here in the UK. I like it. It works well for me. Everybody's each to their own. But this stuff, I thought, oh, I have bought it before, but I forgot how it's just... you lose a lot of it. It all kind of seeps over and round, and maybe I'm too heavy-handed with it. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not overly keen on it, but it done the trick. There we go, and we shall cut this out. And it is, without this sounding really silly, it's a very sticky glue stick. Like the other one that I use isn't. Yeah, it isn't that sticky, but it sticks well, if you know what I mean. This stuff's like, you get it on your hands and it's everywhere. Anywho, right, squish that down. I might have to move stuff around in here. Right, now I'm going to dig in my little box. I've actually got a big envelope, and I've got this. Stuff that came out of the envelope that I didn't use went in here, and the envelope is one of these big envelopes. That's all the bits that some of that's from last year as well, but that's my Christmas bits in there. So let's see what we have. In fact, I'll do that off camera. Okay, so I found that was something I didn't use from another journal, and then this, and I just had to back that, so we'll just ink that up. I think this might be from my Christmas bumper kit. So it's just a whole load of different like embellishments that you can use in your journal. Right, so that's just going to be simple. Or did I want to do that on there? Just to make that a little bit. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Right. See, I never really know how anything's going to go, because things just pop into your mind when you're doing other things, and then when you start going through your scrapbooks, you'll actually find other bits. So I'm just going to do that all kind of wonky, and I'm going to use that, see if this works just a little. Here we go, just ink that up. And yes, that's okay. So some of you may know, if you follow me on Facebook, I'd put that I was flying for the first time in 30 years to go to Scotland. Anyway, flight was actually great. It was really, really nice. I just wasn't keen on the takeoff, and I think that was because I don't really remember it from years ago. You know, when you're younger, you don't really think these things through as you get older. Well, I do anyway. I like get anxious about a lot of things. But the rest of it, the flight was great, the landing was great, and I was real proud of myself. It was only like an hour and actually it was less than an hour. It was supposed to be an hour and 20 minutes, but there was no traffic. No, I don't know why. I think it's got to do with like the wind and the weather and everything. But yeah, we actually, it was only 55 minutes, so not bad. I still don't think I'm ready for, like, say, like a long haul. I could probably do 2 hours, so that's getting me to Spain. If I'm lucky. But yeah, wasn't too bad at all. Right, what do I need? I'm going to put an eyelet in the top of this one. So I got my eyelets, I've got a mixture of eyelets, but I got these last ones from Amazon, I think. Right, you know this star? That's going to be a dangle. And right there, we've got silver or black. I'm sure I've got another colour. Yeah, I've got the like the antique brass. That will be better. Right, okay. Now this is something you could stitch all around as well, but I don't have, I would prefer to do it with red. I haven't got red in my machine at the moment, and I really don't want to change it. I don't know why I brought two. Oh yeah, I brought two out for that one as well. Right. Let's do that. Maybe next time I would have thought of maybe putting 2 pockets in a bigger tag, but it's done now. There we go. Oh, do I need one for that? Yeah, I do. I'm not going to put an eyelet in. Oh, maybe I will. Yeah, I shall. Anyway, yeah, I got over my fear of flying. It's funny how certain things, like, you know, you fear it for years and you do it and you like, you kind of think, oh my goodness, it's like, what was I stressed about? But anywho, it's done now. Oh, need that again. Right, so I'm gonna put, I haven't got any smaller eyelets, which I do need to get, so I'm just going to put like this, where's that gone? Because this is going to be a little dangle. So I'm just going to put that there. I don't even know what size that is. It probably tells you on here somewhere. What's that? 1/8. Right, so let's do this through here. I may actually change that because it's not as long as I want it to be. Yeah, it's not as long. I might use that on one of these bits. I just need a much bigger piece. I want to do a big bow on there, so this is just cotton fabric, which I have coffee dyed or tea dyed, one of the two. Yeah, kind of like the big floppy bows. I do kind of feel that this is a bit, because you can't really see it, it's a bit too much, but we'll have them sticking out. We'll use this one here. That's got a knot in it. And this goes in there. Are we going to get a little bow out of this? Who knows? Maybe not. No, not keen on that at all. So we'll try that something else here. Right. See, it's all a process. You've got to try things to see if it actually works. So we'll do that. Don't know why this makes a difference, but it does. Not overly keen on that bowl, but hey ho. Right, and we'll do the same on here. It's a little bit thicker. This might be too much, having too much fabric right at the top. We'll see. We'll see in a minute. Right, do we want that one there, or do we want it here? Right, we'll see. We shall see. Let's see if this is going to work. There we go. Little dangle on there. Yeah, don't know if that's too much, but I'm leaving it like that just now. I may change it later. So there we go, a little stuffed, let me see, little stuffed, it's stressing me out because it seems like too much in here. Just need to wiggle in about, I reckon. I'm going to leave that out. Actually, I'm just going to tuck that in behind there, so it's still, you're still there. Still there. Right. There we go. I'm going to stop fiddling around with it now. I do think that's too much. Anyway, there we go. It's done. Use up your scraps, make a little tag pocket, insert it into your journals, glue it in or just paper clip it in, and then you've got all this to use as embellishments. So there we go. If you do have any questions, just ask, and thanks for watching. Bye for now.